Welcome to the daily recap show. This is day one of the Paris Weightlifting, and what a day. We had the women's 49s, we had the men's 61s, and to say that we feel shaken to our core based on what we've just seen would be an understatement. Max, what a day one.
That was amazing. That was, I would say everything about the day was unexpected.
Yes.
Not anything that happened was what we had thought.
It wasn't entirely predictable, was it? Yeah, there were upsets.
Yeah.
There were a few just standout, incredible performances. There were some clutch moments, and there were some bomb outs.
There were some bomb outs.
There were some bomb outs,
yeah,
so we need to go
absolutely.
through it all. I figure we start with the 49s.
Yeah, we might as well. It just happened.
Yeah, it just happened. We are riding a high after that session because it was extremely fun. Shall I just give the top three and then we talk about it?
You should. I mean, we should just go through it as it is because it's happened, right?
Yeah, we'll run through the results. If you want to see the full results, just go to weightliftinghouse.com and you can click on the Paris Weightlifting Hub there. We've got everything. We've got links to everything you need, so you can check out the full results. But gold medal, no surprises. Hou Zhihui.
Yeah.
Just the name. Silver, Romania.
Yeah.
Mihaela Cambei.
Wow.
Bronze, Surodchana Khambao.
Yeah.
Thailand.
Yeah.
It was not necessarily what we expected.
No.
But it was incredible. So let's talk actually a little bit about what happened there, because the snatch was interesting. Because, we kind of thought to ourselves, oh, this is where we'd been talking about Jourdan versus Mihaela Cambei.
Yeah.
And we thought, okay, Jourdan's going to have to snatch well. But she didn't.
Yeah, I mean, Jourdan made one snatch.
84 kilos.
That was it. Missed 88 twice. The thing to me that I would say defined this whole session is that Mihaela Cambei steered the entire competition.
Yeah,
because
she did.
She went 6 for 6.
Yep.
She made all of those lifts. Everything was records and just crushed it. But her performance was also dictating the gold medal performance.
Yes.
Hou Zhihui had to make attempts to beat
Mihaela. Rather than anything be the other way around.
And we would always assume that this session was going to go Hou Zhihui just kind of coming in after everyone else, doing some lifts and winning. And it was not even close to that.
Well, let's talk about their snatch battle then.
Yeah.
Because after Jourdan made 84, we saw Mirabai Chanu, who returned, the ex-world record holder in clean and jerk. She made 88, so did Surodchana Khambao. But then 6 attempts remain. Hou Zhihui versus Mihaela.
Yeah.
And we're all thinking, we even said it. We said, oh, this is nice. Hou Zhihui can use Mihaela to give herself a bit of rest.
Right.
But they're not competing. Hou Zhihui's going to run away with it. They come out at 89. I think Hou Zhihui came first.
She did.
She made the lift.
She did what looked like a power snatch with just, it was so strong she stumbled backwards.
And they didn't give it to her.
Yeah. Red lights.
I mean, that was robbed.
That was
From what
so
we
bizarre.
could see, there was, honestly, and I'm not just saying this, there was no press out.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened.
Maybe there's another camera angle we'll see later, but that was just like a shocking lift.
Yeah.
I was so blown away by that.
Had there been like the ultimate upset and Mihaela had won, there would have always been the asterisk, which was Hou Zhihui got robbed.
Yeah.
But Hou Zhihui, it was a no lift. Mihaela came out, made it, sunk lower than we normally see. So we didn't know she had her full power.
Oh, beautiful lift, though.
Hou Zhihui came back out, did make it.
Yep.
Mihaela comes out 91, which I think equals her best.
Yeah.
Smokes it.
The 91 for me was one of those lifts where you see her at these competitions and you know she can do in the low 90s.
Right.
She's touched them before, but it's like, it's not a lift that you're like, for sure she's going to go 91 and make it. And she smoked it, and it was great.
Yeah, absolutely. And she'd never missed an opening competition. She didn't miss it again. Cambei is just astonishingly consistent.
Yeah.
93 kilos, and Mihaela, well, Hou Zhihui came out first, right? And missed it.
Missed it.
And then Cambei made it.
Yeah, that was the moment where you're like, wow, she just beat, Mihaela Cambei just beat the current reigning world record holder in a snatch
by 4 kilos,
head to head at the Olympics.
Yeah, it was a showdown.
Yeah,
and she went 4 kilos up. She was ahead of Khambao and Mirabai by 5, and perhaps most crucially, we thought she was now 9 kilos ahead of Jourdan Delacruz.
Yeah,
their battle was effectively over at that point.
Yeah, it was funny because we had probably built up this battle between Delacruz and Cambei so much because
we were wrong.
We saw so much of what looked like they're going to fight it out for silver, and it was like once Jourdan had missed those snatches and Cambei had shown that she was going to run away with this, 93, she was so far ahead.
Yeah.
It was like we were thinking, okay, is there any chance that there's a 116-ish clean and jerk happening?
It's
And
just not happening.
yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah. It's worth mentioning as well, Nina Starks, who made the 20% bodyweight cut, ended up bombing out.
That was unfortunate. That was hard to watch.
Kilos.
Yeah.
In the clean and jerk, then, let's not go through this necessarily play by play, but Jourdan she made 105. She jumped to 110. Missed it, went to 111, and it was a very nice lift. And she made the lift, 195 kilos in the total.
Yeah.
Had she made a decent snatch, well, here's the thing. She would have still needed...
She'd still been at 199.
She'd have needed a 90-kilo snatch to get into bronze with the 111.
Yeah.
So as it turns out, it probably wasn't going to be there today
wasn't the cards for her.
Mihaela came out at 106. We were a bit concerned.
That's a huge lift for her.
That's a heavy opener.
Yeah.
She jumped to 110.
The ties her best.
Ties her best. And what that did was it gave her a 203 total,
Yeah.
which started setting the scene. It made Khambao versus Mirabai realize we're no longer battling for her. We're trying to get a bronze.
Yeah.
So they then battled it out between each other. Mirabai only made 111. Cambei made 112. So Cambei was in that medal spot. But with 2 attempts remaining, Cambei was in the lead.
Yeah.
Surodchana was in silver, and Hou Zhihui had to take 117 for 2 attempts to go from third to first.
Her taking 117 on her second attempt was one of those lifts that I thought, okay, she's just going to smash this. But she's in exactly the same spot she was in Thailand to get here. She had to take 120. She misses it.
Yeah.
Misses 17 here.
Yeah, misses it.
It's
Parallels.
a replay. Yeah. Oh, wow.
And when she missed that 117...
Yeah.
Well, I might try and cut it in here. Apparently, our reaction of the 3 of us was just, we suddenly were, this could happen. Cambei could win.
She's up with it. Oh, she misses the jerk. Oh, no. And yeah, it's funny because
You suddenly felt it.
I feel like as sort of impartial. I mean, you have your favorites. You don't have favorites, but you love some lifters. Yeah. When you see someone like Cambei, who you've watched like time and time again, you even said this, like a European champion, top there. She sort of shows up at those, but then when she gets thrown into the mix in the world, it's like she almost gets lost. Yeah, just gets lost in there. And here we see this person who you're like, you can get behind her and you watch because she's just having the meat of her life. And you're like, is she going to win this? That 117 miss? Does Cambei have a shot?
And because Hou Zhihui was a returning champion,
it's not.
I wouldn't have been too upset if she'd failed to get a second.
Yeah,
gold.
Absolutely.
But then Hou Zhihui came out and just demolished it, and her celebration was magical to watch.
Yeah, that was wild.
Jumping up and down, yelling, arms up in the air, and honestly, 100% deserved the win.
Yeah, I mean, it was a hard-fought battle, but she did it.
I mean, 206, she got unfairly called with the 89.
100%.
She probably should have had an attempt extra.
Yeah.
Could have put her up at 210.
Yeah.
I mean, she absolutely deserved it. But
it goes to show, when you walk into this thinking, is she going to take a shot in an Olympic record in the snatch? Is she going to go for this in the clean and jerk? And then it's a fight, and it was a fight to hold on.
Absolutely. Yeah, it really was.
Yeah.
Should we go to the 61s? Because, history was made in many ways.
Oh, yeah, that was a good one.
There were some battles there. I mean, straight away we kind of realized a few people weren't in shape.
Yeah.
Shotta Midtjylidze was opening 30 kilos below his best.
That was wild, yeah.
He was just injured and out.
Yeah.
But it was just a bloodbath.
Yeah.
John Sinitsa, Philippines, bombs.
He was opening light and bombed. That was really sad to watch.
Van Trin, bombs.
Yep.
Sergio Maceda, bombs.
That was the most, to me, the Maceda bomb was the most upsetting because he was one that you thought,
we thought he was the medal.
He's medaling.
We thought silver or bronze.
And he really could, but here he is,
It's questions, as we said, questions of the Italian team have to be asked.
Yeah.
Because it's just, it's kind of unacceptable, really, that they have so many missed lifts.
Yeah. I mean, if he opened just a little lighter, maybe 130, 128.
Yeah.
It's low, but he could work his way up.
Yeah,
And here he is at 34, and you don't know.
And then the Bulgarian bad boy, Ivan Dimov, also bombed out in the snatch.
Yeah.
So that was 4 of the 12 were just wiped straight away.
Yeah.
And suddenly it became open. The names like Theerapong Silachai from Thailand and Anik from Malaysia suddenly came into the conversation that they're fighting for medals along with Hampton and Lee Fabin.
Yeah.
And Hampton snatched 126, which was actually a good snatch for him, but I think
Yeah, not
we
too bad.
built him up in our mind to
Maybe he's doing 30.
30, 31. So when he ended on the 26, we started
Yeah.
thinking, oh, I don't know.
You know, it makes me think about a lot of these predictions. Do we think too much about the 6 for 6 day instead of thinking about what if this person
we
only
do.
does 4 for 6?
But
3
it's
for
so
6?
difficult. You
'Cause
almost
you
have
don't even
to
know what they would miss, what they
you
would
have
take.
to imagine the 6 for 6 day and then assume that they all go 4 for 6 and
Right.
sort of dial them back by a few. But
What are they going to do?
it's hard.
That session was a bit weird, too, because there was so many missed lifts in the first session. The 61s were first.
Yeah.
Platform looked like it was slippery. But everyone was just, a lot of guys looked so out of shape.
Yeah.
Maybe
early
injured,
on,
maybe just really struggling. So, it was not the case in the 49s.
No.
A lot of people looked in shape. We saw people in great shape, but and no real problems to the platform.
No.
Maybe one person slipped here or there, but yeah.
Before we continue on, we should probably just say the results.
Yeah.
The placings. No surprises. Li Fabin, 2-time Olympic champion, China. Theerapong Silachai,
Yeah.
Thailand. Two medals for Thailand so far.
Yeah, they're cleaning up.
They took the silver, and then 40 years since it last happened,
Yeah.
the USA men's team wins a medal at the
Yeah.
Olympics. Hampton Morris.
An awesome moment to watch.
Yeah.
For sure.
But back to the snatch. I mean, Echo suddenly hit 135. We thought,
Yeah.
well, maybe he's in with a shot at a fifth Olympic medal.
Yeah.
Li
could have
Fabin,
been.
though, just dominant.
Yeah.
Olympic record.
143. That was impressive.
Mm-hmm.
He really just, I mean, he does what he does. You know, he's always going to be a good lifter. He hits big lifts and he snatches so much more. He just has a lead that is just insurmountable to anyone else.
Yeah, and he needed it in many ways.
Yeah.
Well, it turns out he didn't need it. He could have clean and jerked significantly less than he did, amazingly. But
Yeah.
he only made, 167 kilos. 8 kilos under his best.
He went up for that first clean and just totally missed the clean.
That
It
was
just
shocking.
Bounced off his shoulders. Then you start to wonder, oh
Yeah.
shit, is he also struggling? Because everyone else was missing.
Right.
And then if he misses a clean and jerk or two and he's behind,
Yeah.
can someone catch him?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So things then got really exciting between Anik, Hampton, and Theerapong.
Yeah.
They were the ones who were really battling it out. To some degree, we felt as though Hampton was behind because he was 4 kilos down on Anik and he was 6 on Theerapong. But he's a clean and jerk world record holder, and so yes, he missed his opener at 168, but he jumped 4 kilos, and I mean, it's the best looking clean and jerk I've seen from him.
Yeah. 172 was huge.
172. Hampton Morris just moved way up. He forced Anik to go for 174, which he missed twice, and then Theerapong. I mean, shout out to him. Just like Mihaela, 6 for 6, deserving of his silver medal. And he hit 171, which got him that silver medal spot, 303.
Yeah, I mean, that was... And then, obviously, Echo Irawan bombed the clean and jerk. That was really depressing to see. It was just unfortunate, It looked like he was going to get there, but just couldn't do it. And
so
then,
by the end of it, 5 of the 12 had no total.
Yeah. That was a wild session. That might be one of the most brutal sessions we've seen.
I didn't
7th
find it...
place, 220.
Yeah.
The Olympic Games. Wow.
Yeah. I didn't find it anywhere near as enjoyable to watch.
No, it was painful because everyone was missing.
Painful.
A lot of misses and lifters you wanted to see do well.
Watching Sergio bomb out and you just think, God, he's been dreaming of a silver or a bronze.
Yeah.
He's been putting in these big totals at 67.
He would have been one of those right up there. I mean, 130, 170 would put him at 300. He'd have been third.
Yeah, and he could
have
do those numbers.
Yeah, I would think so.
It's a big clean and jerk for him, but it's doable. Whereas the women's 49s was just a delight to watch.
Stunning.
So fun.
Oh yeah.
So fun. So many big lifts. Rira Suzuki 117 attempt. I mean, where did that come from? I mean, that was huge.
That was wild.
But all in all, day one has been great fun.
I think if this continues, this kind of energy, which I can only imagine it's going to ramp up. 61s.
73s tomorrow.
I mean, tomorrow's the 73s. The 73s are going to be...
Oh, my God.
That could be a session for the ages, for of all time. It really has the potential.
And we already did our prediction show, our preview show.
Yeah.
I'm going to make a tweak.
Okay.
Wirafon bronze.
Oh, yeah.
Thailand's looking good.
Thailand is showing up.
Yeah.
2 medals so far.
Is that official?
I mean, if I can make it, yeah.
Are you doing the same?
I would put Wirafon there, yeah.
Is it Rizkishi Wirafon?
I mean, she is... I
Did you
don't
see she's 150 in the training hall?
yeah,
Couple
it was
days ago.
strong.
Looked really, really good.
Man, it could go any way. After seeing what's happened the last
Yeah.
two sessions, way more mix up than I expected. I mean, there was, golds have been predicted. That's,
Yeah.
I think they're so far ahead usually that it's pretty good. But even the 49s had who missed that jerk on the third,
Yeah.
which was, I mean, she missed 17 and came back and made it.
She was in bronze until the last lift.
That is so
Having
wild.
missed it.
When was the
Yeah.
last time that happened to a Chinese lifter?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like having to fight their way
Yeah.
through
Yeah.
to beat someone.
Yeah.
And had she not made the 17,
It would have been a bronze.
that would have been rough.
Yeah. It would have been a Romanian gold.
I
The
don't remember the last
Romanian
time
women
Romania.
have never won a gold in weightlifting,
Yeah.
I believe.
I mean,
I think I heard that the other day. Someone told me.
yeah, I
that.
think so.
Yeah.
Is Romanian, is Mihaela Cambei
The best female Romanian?
Yeah, I mean, right now for sure.
Well, for sure, but like, is she better than
I mean,
Toma's best?
Toma's never had an Olympic medal. She's never been to the Olympics.
She's a world champion,
She's a world champion,
world
but
record holder.
I mean, the Olympics is the Olympics.
The Olympics is the Olympics.
I don't know.
Well, we'll see. We'll see what
Wow.
she does. I mean, we've not picked her for a medal, but we'll see.
No matter what, she has. I mean, Cambei has solidified herself as a really phenomenal athlete.
Yeah.
21 years old, right?
Yeah.
So young.
Okay, so I'm going to ask two questions. We'll do it. Lift of the day, lift of the 61s for you.
Lift of the 61s. Oh man, that is a tough one. I might say the 143 from Lee Fabin. That was just a monster lift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'll go for the 172 from Hampton.
I was thinking that because it's the thing that put him in the podium, but
and also the bravery to miss and go up 4 kilos and then hit it.
Yeah. I mean, he's such a good athlete. I mean, that's phenomenal.
On the women's side, then, I'm going to be extremely controversial.
What's that?
The lift of the day, the lift of the session,
Suzuki's
is the
117 attempt.
No, it's the one that caused the most excitement. It was the missed 117 from Hou Zhihui.
Yeah.
That was the one that suddenly your mind just goes, the possibilities can happen. This is real. This could, we might see a Romanian gold. It was so exciting.
Yeah. I would agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it was. It's
so harsh. Mihaela has the best day ever, and she's like, "What was your favorite lift?" We're like, "Oh, it's actually the Chinese miss lift."
Well, but it's that 17 miss was, you can credit that to Mihaela. I mean, she put so much pressure. She put as much pressure as she possibly could from a person who has a 205 total to a person who's done 217.
Yeah, right.
Going into that, no one would think a 205. I mean, no one would think that Mihaela is going to do 205.
Do you know what that 117 was? Olympic record. We didn't realize. Hou Zhihui had to beat her own Olympic record, set an Olympic record to even win.
Wow, that's pressure.
Last Olympics, she did 94-116 for a 210. This time it was 89-117.
I mean, I said this to you before, but if someone had told me at any point in this quad, Mihaela Cambei will be 1 kilo from gold against a Chinese lifter, and it's going to be a total that is
really impressive.
Yeah.
Oh, but for
Mihaela high, I never would have thought that Hou Zhihui was going to be only a kilo ahead of Mihaela Cambei.
Right.
What a fight.
Tomorrow we've got the men. It's the women's 59s.
Yep.
2 Olympic champions plus a total world record holder plus a European record holder plus an ex-world champion.
If this session was any indication of the craziness, tomorrow 59s could be absolutely wild.
And then it's the 73s.
And an even more insane session. Tomorrow's going to be the day to watch.
That's a treat for weightlifters.
Oh, yeah.
And if you want to join me and Max and Nick as we watch these incredible sessions at Weightlifting House TV, then come hang out with us. It's extremely fun. That's at weightliftinghouse.tv. The link is down below. Check out the full results at weightliftinghouse.com. You can also get the Paris Weightlifting sale there. It's incredible sales and helps fund all of this stuff. We appreciate you all tuning in. Make sure you subscribe for more, and we'll see you on day 2 of the Paris Weightlifting.